Hello, everyone. Welcome back to But Did You Like Your Reactions? My name is Hunter.
And I'm Sid.
And today we are watching True Detective Season 1, Episode 7.
And this one is called After You're Gone. After You've Gone.
So Marty and Rust are gonna talk.
They are?
Yeah.
Russ was like, I'll buy you beer. Then he was like, nah, you buy me a beer. And they went off someplace. And I guess we'll see where they went.
Yeah.
Probably a bar to get a drink.
So yeah, we know the detectives now here in the present of they officially do suspect that Russ is up to something, which is stupid. We got the whole backstory last 2 episodes of Marty's wife having sex with Russ, kind of using him. He and Marty got into a fight. We had the guy in jail talking about the Yellow King. Yeah. What?
Yeah, we also had Marty just completely fucking up his relationship.
Ridiculous.
And then Russ was like, I'm quitting. I had this fight with Marty. I'm done. And yeah, that's about it.
Yeah.
Quick Cliff Notes.
Cliff Notes. I'm excited to see where this goes.
Yeah. 2 more episodes left and we're watching it tonight.
Yeah. And we know that the Tuttle Foundation, the schools, are somehow involved in this because of all the little TPs found at that one school, and then the Reverend guy calling the police after, calling the chief guy after their conversation, which was totally amicable. So,
yeah.
Rust had a point. Why did they bring in that task force so quickly? Because now, it's totally suspicious. Come on. So yeah, I'm excited to get into this. You good?
All right. Yep.
Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. All of our social media will be in the description box below. Hit the notification bell so you know when we upload a video. And let's get into this episode.
All right. Starting in 3, 2, 1, play.
What you think? I think you don't look particularly healthy.
I don't think he's ever looked healthy.
Right?
Listening to you talk, your eyes, you seem kind of brittle, Rust. Shit, man, what did you alienate every other person in your life, and then finally you came back to me in the rotation?
You know, not for nothing, but if you wouldn't have clipped Ledoux back then, we might have got the whole fucking story.
This is true.
Mm-hmm.
You deserve to die, but yeah,
Finish
maybe
your spear and say
asking
so
him would have been
long.
nice first.
I'm not much of a drinker now. Why not shoot straight with them? You're innocent. Help them stop wasting their time.
Fucking since when did guilt and innocence define a state PD, huh? Come the fuck on.
Why would I ever help you?
Because you have a debt.
Don't punch him.
That's the most shady. This is the shadiest places. Storage shed.
It's what?
Storage sheds are the shadiest places.
Oh, you're not gonna shoot him.
What you packing?
A pimento sandwich.
38.
He's been working.
I mean, do people disappear in equal numbers in other parts of the state? How many schools were there?
14.
Must be nice to finally have someone to share this
Yeah.
with, you know.
But giving them all this information at once sounds like a conspiracy thing. You know what I mean? Because you just look crazy because you're so excited.
Said what Ledoux told
Yeah,
us.
but all the
There's a
missing
group of men,
cases.
sacrifices.
All the
Why they
missing
think
people
Tuttle recognized the
or
scene.
murders.
Accusations of child molestation at a preschool funded by Tuttle.
Ew.
The name of that school was Shepherd's Flock. Under the name Light of the Way Academy, where Rihanna Olivier went. And I got an enrollment.
The stick tent
16
place.
kids in the class.
I don't know. They were men. Taking pictures.
Yeah, probably the kind of ones that he found.
Mm-hmm.
Terry out.
Who were they?
I don't know. They had animal faces. That's why I decided it had to be a dream.
It's so
They had
fucked
animal
up.
faces. Well, it had to be a trick.
You see these men's faces?
Once. He had bad scars all around his mouth, like the bottom half
Scar
got
man again.
all burned up.
Yeah, he's popping up.
That's so sick.
I don't understand. Are you saying that you think that this hypothetical
I don't know if it's
killer
too hypothetical,
was
Marty.
Right?
an
It's
old school teacher?
That's so far-fetched to you? Seriously?
right. Marty's a little cob-brained
He
sometimes.
really is.
Men on horses, animal masks, and such.
Career do Mardi Gras.
I was gonna say, yeah.
I do get Marty's apprehension because, like you said, it sounds like crazy conspiracy theory.
I've seen the career de Mardi Gras thing.
Christ, man.
I wouldn't have called you, and I wouldn't have fucking bothered you if State wouldn't have pulled me in
He's
on
been
this
working
Lake
on this
Charles
so
case.
long that, like, he has so much to tell
Why
him.
don't you just give it to Papa Nia and Gilboa?
I had my time where I wondered if this was all in my head.
He's so good at playing this role of, like, someone conflicted and, like, struggling.
Who? McConaughey or House?
McConaughey.
How is he?
Different, same. I mean, he's lived
That's a
rough
good
for a
answer.
long
Yeah.
time now.
That's how everyone can be
He
described
always did, it
after a
seemed like.
decade.
I can't talk about that. It's PI stuff. He's hiring the firm. I'm hiring him.
All this time. You too. And just like that?
This is how guys fight, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Beat the shit out of each other next day, like, hey, you wanna watch a movie together?
That's a big house.
Well, kind of person he is, I'm sure he makes a lot of money.
Hey, look.
It's just about to stronger stuff.
Yeah. This is so fucked up.
You can't tell that like she's crying and stuff. And
That is sick.
I had to see if any of the men took off the mask.
that's such a sick joke, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I have to do all that and then nothing comes off it.
I won't avert my eyes.
What can I do to help?
We start by pulling everything there is on Door Lane.
You finally have an answer on what happened to Marie Ford.
Family members.
You shouldn't have that.
Well, I mean, he does now. What's he supposed to do?
Nobody should have this.
Yeah, I mean, if they get a peek inside the storage room, they're gonna have all kinds of conclusions. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
I haven't seen you in over 2 years, Marty. Did you come here to say goodbye?
Thank you, Maggie. I mean that.
That's not reassuring.
Yeah, that's just unsettling.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be a bunch of people coming in and out of this place, is it?
What do you think, Rust?
How you been? You know, besides work. What do you do?
He's conversing, like talking.
Oh, sorry, I don't ever remember you asking me.
Yeah.
Before.
Yeah, either talked about the case or spewed some philosophical stuff.
Ew.
This is a depressing ass episode.
How about the same? But that girl you were seeing in O2, whatever happened there?
Yeah, that was never gonna last. Never
You
should have
think?
started.
Yep, you dumb fucking
Yeah.
idiot.
Well, she had problems.
You always liked him crazy.
You know what happened in '95 and some other old cases, and all I need from you, Bobby, is some old copies of case files. You still like your sing-em-all, don't you?
He's a people person.
He is a people
Kinda.
person. He can make an
Yes, I
excellent
do.
car salesman.
Missing persons, mostly, maybe far back as the '80s.
Well, anything before '05 that never became part of an official investigation, it isn't going to be in the computers. You're going to have to sort through the files.
Oh God.
Just like Russ did.
Thank you.
Looks like the file room at the courthouse.
The what room?
File room.
Yeah.
Just boxes and boxes and boxes.
Looks like that might be a cousin. Found him in White Castle. Owns an auto
Who's
shop.
this guy? He's just in their conversation.
Staring very intensely.
Yeah.
Marty, this is Robert Dumaine. He owns a place.
He doesn't talk much.
You got something against cops?
Bob had a little boy. Been missing since '85.
God.
Sorry.
Said they weren't white enough to be white trash. What's this about?
I don't even know what that means.
Man asked
Probably
us
just means
to
that they're all
locate his
trash.
daughter.
You know what I mean?
That was a long time ago, but it looks like she might have known DeWall.
Thing you remember that you can tell us about these guys?
Just they were nuts. Looked at you funky.
Yeah,
Reggie was
might
always
say.
asking about the girls in my school, and
Ugh.
a couple times I saw him DeWall just said kooky stuff.
Any chance you ever saw a third man with him? A man who had a bunch of scars on the bottom of his face.
Oh, that hit a button.
It's weird you say that. His face, underneath his nose and cheeks, scarred. Every time I glanced at him, staring at me.
Like I don't like this place. Nothing grows in the right
Here we go
direction.
again.
No, just like old times.
Where'd this woman come from?
High praise from a bartender.
How comfortably they fell back into their old roles,
Right?
you know what I mean?
Just like old times.
The boys are back.
She gets tired easy, especially high.
I know her. She's
Hey,
in
it's that
things.
actress.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's in a bunch of stuff.
Right? Mm-hmm. The cousin Eddie?
Little boys. I remember.
What about extended family?
She
Cousins,
seemed to like
you know,
working
living
there.
close to the boys.
I think that was Mr. Sam's grandchild.
Yeah.
His daddy did that to him, that poor boy. I think that child was a children's, what, he was a little boy, a children's.
Oh, that got a reaction. She recognized that.
You know, Kakasa. It's a wind of invisible voices.
Mineral rights, my ass. What y'all doing?
Rejoice. Death is not the end.
They could have definitely thought up of a better excuse on the drive over.
Yeah.
More Carcosa mentioned.
Yeah. I feel like I'm so quiet in this episode, but again, just like a lot to take in.
Yeah.
He's from Iberia originally. After CID, he went home. He's sheriff of Iberia Parish.
Wow. He sure rose up.
Russ, the only
Yeah, he
person
did.
can arrest a sheriff in this state is the governor.
Well, we ain't looking to arrest
That's
him.
interesting.
He ain't gotta talk with you.
I got a car battery and two jumper cables argue different.
Marty's head drop. It's like, God damn it.
Well, can I say I'm a people person?
Start with that then.
I like that smiley dad. What can I say? I'm a people person.
Whoa.
This motherfucker.
Just try to relax. Take your time.
Remember him?
Yeah, I remember him. Useless.
Yeah.
Don't go too fast, Sheriff.
Not me.
He's very
Do it
good at
again
glad
sometime.
handing.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Better get those jumper cables ready. Motherfucker's lying.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah. Oh no, what you doing? What you doing? That's the wife, right? That's like the only woman we know in this, so. This is off topic, but I like how they have her just like put together just so. You know, like a proper lady. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
totally.
with the perfect hair and the sweater.
Get on out of here. You're classing the place up.
He's so good at just like subtle pettiness or subtle shade. Like his body
Yeah.
language is so good.
He's very sassy.
He is.
Tweaker tried to dry the kid in a microwave.
The fuck? The absolute fuck.
That made me want to quit and then move to a forest forever.
The girl's aunt and uncle, he knew them.
I swear this show is making me feel more and more like my grandma.
In what sense?
Like, and just hearing bullshit and stuff, I'm like,
I ain't gonna ask you. Here.
Surprise, motherfucker.
You're out of your jurisdiction, Sheriff.
You realize who I am now, you assholes?
Of course, the first thing you do is pull rank.
Of course. Because he has nothing else.
Morning.
I know we're looking for the church. We ain't got no
I'll
church.
be scared as hell out there by
Nothing that
yourself.
even resemble no church.
I have ridden a horse in the swamps in Red Dead Redemption 2 at night. It is not pleasant. It's the freakiest fucking place.
I just meant because they're black.
Oh, sure.
Son alive,
It's
sir.
the
That
wannabe
place
Forrest
shut
Gump.
down. 05, I think, just after all them hurricanes. Parish contract, take care of some
Does he have-
cemeteries, public schools.
All right.
Does he have
Thanks.
scars?
Hey, you know how to get to 49 from here?
Sure.
Bitch, he
About
has
a half
scars.
mile, you'll see a left.
It's him.
PR 1435,
It's this guy.
Take that.
What scars? What are you talking
On
about?
his fucking face.
7 miles of fields, you'll hit
Really?
49 before
Is this a
Crowley.
stubble?
Know your way around, huh?
Okay,
Oh,
maybe
yeah,
it's just
boss.
stubble. I'm so close to my fucking screen right now. Like, zoom in, zoom in. No, there's a pattern. I fucking told you.
My
It was this guy, this guy.
What can I say, Hunter? You were right about episode 3.
Ew. It's always episode 3. I'm telling you,
Often is.
HBO
Yep.
shows pay attention to episode 3s.
Or at least like third way into the season. maybe.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's
It's always episode
That-
3. Always.
the moment you said that I was like, uh-oh. So I started kind of misdirecting a little bit. Not misdirecting, just like kind of taking your attention off it a little bit.
Yeah.
Though I will say, you were right about episode 3, but not really the detail. of
Right,
it.
right,
You
right.
know what I mean? Like you didn't know it's him.
No, I didn't know it's him, but it's always in episode 3.
Something in
Always.
episode 3. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Oops, I turned the volume way too far up.
Yeah. Episode 7.
Wow. That guy is like
Yeah.
the ringleader of this.
Well,
Probably not the
yes.
ringleader, but
yeah. Because let's kind of go over the information we found out
Okay.
this episode, right?
right.
So Sam Tuttle, he's the father of Ed Tuttle, who's a state senator, and Billy Lee Tuttle, who was the reverend,
Right.
the creepy dickhead,
Right.
who, Billy Lee Tuttle's second house that was in Baton Rouge had the tape,
Mm-hmm.
and he killed himself after he realized it was stolen,
Right.
or like they took care of him.
Right.
Point is, he's dead. And Sam Tuttle, his father, had a bunch of kids back then, like Dolores said,
Mm-hmm.
from various mistresses, and one of them was a Childress, right?
Childress was the name of that cop that was in the videotape when that guy offed himself, right?
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
But one thing, there was a sheriff Childress back then, who basically was like, who was responsible for essentially, because Steve Geraci took the report apparently, right? Because he was like, Geraci was the first one to take the report,
Right.
and then it got thrown out by the sheriff.
Right.
So Sheriff Childress threw out the report, and like some other beat cop Childress, so his son, another son or cousin or whatever, he was a cop when that guy killed himself.
Right.
I'm glad you remember that. Yeah, and it seems like this guy, the guy with the scars,
Is also a Childress.
is also
Right,
a Childress.
okay.
And I think she said that. I think Dolores, that old lady, said that his daddy did that to him or something.
That's fucked.
Yeah, the scars. So that's kind of the family tree connection
So,
being laid out here.
yeah, you're a big guy in charge of everything. You get all your kids in all these positions of power to cover everything up, and you can basically do whatever the fuck you want.
Looks that way, yeah. Like she said, like back then, families stayed together or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
Big house, a man owned his house, etc., etc.
Ah, Jesus Christ. Yeah, as soon as he said Childress, I was racking my brain trying to figure out where I heard it from before, because I could have just looked down at my fucking notes. But as soon as you said it again, it clicked again. Yeah.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
I will say one little thing, because I just looked it up so I can, so I'm being factual.
Mhm.
Because we did talk to a sheriff back in episode 1
Right.
of another place, but that is not our guy. That was Sheriff Tate. I think
Yeah.
Childress was preceded him, basically.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So all those like made in error things.
Yep.
Yeah.
Bunch of bullshit. Covering
yeah.
up their tracks.
Fucking A.
Yeah. And the line about him having a great year after the hurricane because missing people, no one's keeping track of anything, no cops. No nothing. So, and I think you mentioned like some photographer who did like a series of photos on the aftermath.
Mhm.
He found a bunch of these tree things or whatever.
That's
which is
crazy.
Terrible talk.
That is fucked up. Oh my god. All these kids being taken in. There's nothing they could. Oh, that's after the hurricane. Because it was like the Wild West after the hurricane.
Yeah, I'm looking up the hurricane right now, and like apparently total 1,833 fatalities
Mhm.
and a damage of $125 billion USD. And that's
just-
back in 2005 money. That's crazy.
Like because like it flooded and like you're just walking down the street just smelling all the smells because the water went in, of course, and then after it receded, you got
Right.
just like animals, fish, sharks, bodies. Like it was just awful. So yeah.
Who knows? But
Man.
and those two cops, they of course I don't think they know all the details, but even if they did, I like how the shot of the guy was shot very much like from the detective's
Mhm.
perspective. Like the sun coming in behind him, kind of obscuring his face. It's
Yeah.
kind of hazy, so we can't really see. Like when the first time I saw the episode, I was like, oh, it's the lawnmower guy.
Mhm.
Okay, I guess he shaved his beard because, like I said, it genuinely looked like stubble to me.
Right.
And then the longer they focus on him, I was like, hey, hang on.
Yeah.
And then I was like, then I saw like a glimpse of like a pattern,
Right.
like you said.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, hold on now.
Wow.
So yeah, it's really well shot that way.
That's so good. It was that guy? Ew.
Yeah.
Ew.
We got to see Maggie after a while. Well, I mean, we saw her last episode, but like in this present day, more of her.
Right.
And yeah, that last conversation with the conversation she had with Marty.
Mhm.
That was like she was a little unnerved. That's why she came to see Russ.
Yeah. Cause she asked him like something along the lines like, "Was that like, are you saying goodbye or is this last time we see you or something like that?" And he kind of didn't answer her. So
Yeah, he didn't answer.
so that would make someone nervous. Like, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because he's also like, hey, okay, so what's her face? Marie, I think is the other daughter's name.
Yeah.
Marie's doing good. Macy, sorry, say Macy's okay, or she's teasing, that's good. The other one's got like an art show, that's nice,
Mhm.
good. She's like, all right, I can like leave things if
Right.
need be.
Yeah.
I kind of want to just go to the next episode. 'Cause, like,
I do too. Give me like 5 minutes and all that stuff. And
Of
we can
course.
go to it. Yeah. Comment down below what your reaction was when they showed wannabe could never be Forrest Gump, his face. Yeah, because ew. And do all the things. We'll see you in the next episode. Bye.
Bye.